LLC with Crystal Edge Technology Screens. We are posting someone to the blacklist today. Fellow goes by the name of Danny Rogers. He makes a screen paint called um, uh, PARTAY's PSP Premium Paints. Problem we have with this is a number of problems with this product. It's not properly tested. It's just not what it's supposed to be. It's a lot of lies going on when it comes to the specification sheets. There are gains that are non-existing, definitely non-existing gains. Gain range is actually not real. It's actually a lie. It's a scam, and it's just designed to pretty much to be able to mislead customers and to catch them in some kind of trap where they're going to end up paying money for something that's not real. There's a number of things going on with the site. So we have something here on our site. This is called the blacklist. Now, we developed the blacklist when we had to deal with a lot of fake knockoff projectors, and this is why the blacklist was developed when we first started it. It was to help people, better way to navigate eBay without getting caught up with people that would get over on them. But later on, it evolved to Crow, a fellow who makes this product, Jamie Fernando Gonzalez, who goes by Crow Screen Paint Mixes. His company is Crow Screen Paint Cinema Mixes. But anyway, he got caught doing some pretty ugly, shady stuff too. We got him on here on videos being removed from the account, products matching house paint, Google images being ripped off, all kinds of stuff. And again, the cursing and carrying on, ranting and stuff we go through, cancel receipts, all kinds of stuff. So all that stuff is up there. So we got a new guy up here. Actually, we just added some videos on last month, but there are more coming in. And this is evidence going to be used against him in court. He has charges that will be filed against him for consumer fraud. Also, too, basically for committing all different kinds of frauds and acts with his company. He does have active shopping carts on his page right here. This is the company itself right there. These are the products below. Now, they get mad and I've been called some pretty nasty stuff, some threats about my cat at the end of the day. I'm very upset and angry with me because he got outed. And he's very upset by this. You know, no one was harassing him or tried to pull the Karen. He was harassed and people were, no, they're asking him basic, simple questions. And the questions they're asking him is what he has posted onto his site. So this is what he has posted onto his site, so you can see it. He claims his product has something called range gain. So range gain is supposed to be approximate gain range between hyphen 0.8 to 0.85. These are, the 8 is an existing gain, but the point wouldn't be there at all. But the 0.85 is definitely non-existing. That's insanely high gain for a screen. That's non-existing. So here's the crazy thing about this. He claims that from the same paint, not adding any special crystals into it or nothing different to change and alter the paint, the same paint, depending on which way you paint it, some kind of paint down technique will give you two different gains on a screen. Not possible. Now, if you have a screen on one side, a screen on the other side, you can do it that way. You can switch the screens around, but not from the same paint. You're going to achieve two different gains. He says right here, approximate gain range, 0.8 to 0.85 can vary slightly based upon application technique, which means how you apply it. So if we come here and click right here, it's supposed to be a link here to a video showing this. We've read through all this. Other people have read through all this. They've been through a site. There's nothing here stating anything about range gain. Application has nothing to do about that. It's about constantly stirring this paint, lightly stir again before each coat. Yeah, that tells you right there that something's not mixing well. You should never have to stir each time between each coat. Unless you got a paint that's designed to dry rapidly, extremely fast, and yeah, you want to keep it in motion. Like if you look at a cement mixer, it's constantly mixing. Because if you don't, that stuff will dry just like that, and you'll end up with a brick inside the mixer. So, yeah. But anyway, as we go down, you'll notice there's no video there. There's nothing there. It's a link going nowhere. We went to his page up here, where it says contact us. We sent 2 messages to him. We are past the 24-hour limit. We sent messages to him. You notice there's no real email here. There's no 800 number here. There's no way to reach this guy but through this message board. We did contact him twice. We did ask him about the range gain, if he could send us some videos. if we can get a live video demonstration on YouTube, 2 videos explaining the different games that you're receiving from the special paint on technique, we got nothing at all. Supposed to be within 24 hours, we got nothing. We're even giving him a grace period. We're not even sending him an email today. We're giving him a grace period. We sent one on Saturday. He had, no, sorry, Sunday. Was it Sunday or Saturday? It might have been Saturday. No, it was Saturday. It was Saturday. Saturday we sent him one. Got to check back on that video. I think it's Sunday or Saturday. But anyway, we gave him Monday. We're going to give him a grace period. We're going to wait on Tuesday, see if we get anything. If not, Wednesday, we're going to begin the filing. Another problem I have with his product is right here he's claiming, well, we can't get this. Once we reach Homeland Security and have a conversation with them, what department, we have to go through FBI or whatever about this. This is what we have, something here that's disturbing. And on the front of his page, he claims that he's not making this product from over the counter. Now, that means it's an untested chemical. So that is going to be a problem. And the reason why is because you can't make these statements. You can't say you're getting chemicals that are not over the counter. Everything over the counter has been tested. That's like getting medication that's not over the counter. And either you're going to get it prescribed by a doctor who has the authority to give you that kind of medication. Anything other than that, you're going to have a problem, because the first thing they're going to ask you is, oh, wait, you got this medication not over from the counter. Did you get it from a doctor? Do you have a prescription showing you got this from a doctor? If you don't, that means you got it from someplace else. So, again, everything is either over the counter or not. So here we have here, we says PARTAY's premium screen paints. Again, the copyright's unreal. They're fake. PSPs are made from scratch and not from over-the-counter paints, which means, again, if it's not from over-the-counter paints, where are you getting it from? Because everything you buy is from over-the-counter, so where else would you be getting this from? And if you're saying you're making a paint from scratch, that means there's certain chemicals that you are buying to make this particular paint, which you can't do this. Can't do this in your home. You have to be in special environments. You have special licensing and all that stuff. You're going to have an area where you got to dump the debris and trash that comes from these containers and bottles. Where are you putting this stuff at? On top of that, you're on an open land area, so this can pose environmental issues, problems with the eco. You don't have proper licensing. You don't have the skill level to be making paint from scratch, so this can get you in a lot of trouble. So, again, we can show clearly in the video with a fellow by the name of Daniel McAfee. The reason why Daniel McAfee's name being brought up, because he broke the agreement, and now we've already begun the process. Today, when I get done here, I'll be going down to the Allentown Police Department and filing criminal charges against him, and we'll go from there, contacting the bar and whatever has to be done to get him in court. But anyway, it clearly shows in the video, he did an unboxing video showing the container coming to his front door with the labels right here, showing that an untested chemical was shipped to the United States Postal Service without proper testing. So we can show that. We'll submit all that information to them. All right, so let's get back to this range gain stuff. So it doesn't exist. And again, that black paint, again, he made, again, came up gray. Those videos went missing too. We got them. Don't worry, everything's on the site, so you can see it. That's on the site too, showing that the product doesn't exist. It exists, but it doesn't do what it claims to do. And his excuse for not selling it, he feels that he's being harassed. No, people are coming in and asking to get the paint to send it over to us. They're mentioning our name, and that's scaring him. Mind you, for this paint, he removed the entire state of Pennsylvania, which is on the blacklist, showing you him doing this. And on top of that, it's getting, yesterday we got a 503 server error code that popped up where he tried to hide his website and then try to sneak it back on. All right, so let's go over here to the blacklist. Here, as you can see, these are people found guilty. This is Fernando Gonzalez of his products, matching black paint, making his products from black paints, matching network grade 773, as you can see right there. Products that we're able to make easily by using his tutorial video. These are his screen paints right here. Oops, sorry, we're in editing mode. Can't do that. These are post office claims he has against them, fraud charges and stuff like that. This is a container I told you that came to us where it had a hole in it the size of a dime. Yeah, he just don't care about his customers, does he? Matching house paint, matching house paint. This is a video we did about the benefits of his white screen, his gray screen paint against a white screen. Yeah, it matched. That's why the video is missing. And this is Solid Wake 5. We told you, man, to stay away, didn't we? This is going to come at you now. This is you making a fake unboxing of our products, committing fraud against my business. I got plenty of time to get you on this one. So this is going to cost you a couple $1,000,000. Again, I told you to stay away. Why did you not listen when we gave you this? So this is him right here on YouTube, made fake receipts of my company, went in and did a fake unboxing of my product, and basically went in and lied and said we were a scam. This is going to cost you a lot of money. And we got your face right next to the receipts. Open and shut case. Here we go. Post office mail fraud. Jamie, you know what this is involved in. Basically trademark infringement using the Frankenstein name. It's even dated, got his name on it and everything, his company's name on it. More post office fraud charges. This is the Frankenstein. Again, more fraud. Videos being deleted off his account. Video missing, video missing. These are receipts are being asked from him when he gets to court. If he doesn't have a receipt, you're talking about a $200,000 lawsuit if you don't show me my receipts. You don't have the money to pay me. You know that, right? You literally don't have that. This is Solid Wake 5. This is your YouTube channel, basically showing a product that's claiming to be ours. Again, that's going to cost you money. Identity theft with Jamie over here, making an Instagram account, claiming to be us. That's going to cost you money. Fake receipt. Here's the receipts we got from you. Branch on every single receipt. And here we got down here, Crow, caught hiding videos. So there we go. Bum, 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 bum. These videos are all missing off the account. Get down here. We have, again, Jamie got a lot of stuff on here. This is the Metallica 2.0. This is why he was banned from eBay, because he tried to sell a product that was for free. And you see it over here. This is the same product here, here. Gave it to you for free, try to sell it to you later. Same thing here. Network Gray, 773. This is one with him in the red hoodie, clearly showing a match in the screen paint. Over here, still selling the screen paint long after he found out it was matching house paint. He's also being brought up on fraud charges. Google Images, literally ripped off Google Images off Google to say that this is how his paint was performing when it never was. It was images he actually stole from Google. The other one also did it too. He's on there too. Let me see. And this right here is Danny. Danny's section is about to grow. So we have here cancel receipts, more cancel receipts. Oh, we couldn't find his copyrights. More cancel receipts on both of them. That's all their cancel receipts right here. This is Danny's water paint, the Goopity Goo. Found out he was just selling to his customers 16 ounces of water, 16 ounces of paint, or whatever that mess was. More mess right here. More deleted accounts. Let me see what we have here. Oh, this is where he deleted his marketplace. This is a range gain. Again, nothing. We couldn't get nothing back on that. That was there. We got requesting for him to remove it. Showing the courts we've requested him to remove it. He has to be able to back it up. That's how long it's been there. From now, we have now. Let's see what we have here. PSP website closing. He closed his website here. He got caught and busted. This is removing the state of Pennsylvania. Caught you removing the state of Pennsylvania because you're afraid to ship the product to us. And there again, removing the pens. We recorded it twice. So now, oh wait, we got more here. Yeah, I forgot about this. This is you right here matching your Series C or what that paint's called, the black paint. Yeah, with McAfee in it, showing that your paint came up gray, not black. Even though you deleted the videos, we got copies. Now we're going to expand you here. Let me go get you another one. I want to bring this one out because I want this one here to be separate. And I want to put a title here on the range gain. Let's put in a text here on this one. We use this header here. And put you guys over here. And we're going to put them in. Look, you have to understand, we don't have to make anything up. You don't have to come in here and make false accusations. You guys do this to yourself. And then you want to blame everybody else and say, hey, look, that's basically slander. It's not slander if it's true. If you're doing this stuff, it's not slander. It's called evidence. You're being exposed for doing things you shouldn't do. So it showed in both of those videos, we emailed you directly and asked you several times, in which you just ranted and carried on and acted up and everything else under the sun. So guess what? That's where it's going. Let me see. PSP Premium Paint. Now once it hits here, our search engine optimizer on here is a beast. I tweaked it. Once I log in here, it'll go everywhere. Everywhere. It'll pull up on any place. AI will pull it up. It'll pull up anywhere. The blacklist comes up on this thing. Anywhere. Anything types in, someone puts in black, list, whatever, you pop up automatically. Anything. Your keyword. When you put your keywords in here, you pop up everywhere. But keep in mind, like I said, we can only put people here unless we have hardcore evidence on them. If we don't have hardcore evidence, you can't be here at all. That's why it took a while for you to be here, because we're gathering information on you. Now, I got enough information here to draw court papers on you. So yes, I can post this here. Let's see, why Danny's good. If you thought at the end of the day that you had a snowball chance and HE double hockey sticks, you would have had an attorney contact me by now asking me to remove this, but you can't, because it's real. Because even he's going to ask you at the end of the day, and they do this, trying, okay, so this guy's accusing you of what? So I'm going to ask you a question. Is it real, what he's saying? What are you going to say back to the attorney? All right, that's why you haven't got an attorney. Because you can't back it up. You think the attorney's going to sit there and walk into a courtroom and not do his research and look like an idiot for you? Heck no. He's going to ask you the question. Well, did you do it? Even when you go to a criminal defense attorney and you're saying, well, being accused, well, I'm going to ask you a question. You're not going to like what I'm going to say, but did you do it? They're going to ask you. So what are you going to say back to him? All right, then, there's nothing you can do. You're going to take that hit. You're going to deal with it. Mind you, like I said, if you're convicted in court, you're looking at 10 to 20 years in jail. You let your pride take you where you want to go. Go ahead. Pride was also to the downfall of the devil. PSP pride. Game range. Game range scam. That's what we're calling it. It's a game range scam. Because you got it on an open shopping cart for any customer to fall into on something that you can't support or back up. Fraudulent scam. I'm going to post a link to your website in here so people can go to their website and see it for themselves. You want publicity? I'll give you publicity, no problem. And any form site today that I post in, your address we post. Your from your email, when I email your whatchamacallit, you have an email up there. Your basically from your website will be posted for them to go right there and see read it for themselves. People have been already bouncing in and out of your site because if I say something on camera and you guys are ranting about how I'm attacking you for no reason, guess what customers are going to do? Guess what anybody's going to do? They're going to go in and see what I'm saying is real. And they're like, oh, shoot, it is real. It's right there. And any person who knows anything about game is going to look at that and go, oh, that's not real. It's not even possible to get two from one screen. Again, what kind of freaking Peter Pan, freaking sprinkle fairy dust are you talking about then today? That's not going to happen. Where are you getting that from? You can't just make stuff up as you go along. It doesn't work that way. It shouldn't be Elmo's world. It should be freaking Danny's world. You just be making stuff up as you go along. Fraudulent scam. Let's see. You can sit there and say, oh, he's doing that out of hatred. No. That's just being done out of hatred. You feel it's being done out of hatred because you don't want anybody going against your word. That shows how arrogant you are at the end of the day. How arrogant you are at the end of the day. Anybody goes to my word, they must hate me. No, you're a liar. You're a liar. You've lied. Let's see. Why Danny's PSP Premium Paint. Game range is fraudulent. Is a. Should be is a. Is a. Is a. Where is that? Is a. Is a fraudulent scam. We asked the owner of this company multiple times to explain this specification. We asked the owner of this company multiple times to explain this specification. Bring this header down. Just bring the page on the header. To receive no response back. Detailed research was done on his YouTube channel and website to find nothing at all. Detailed search was done on his YouTube channel and website to find nothing at all. Of claiming that he could produce 2 games from 1 screen paint. Claiming that he could produce 2 games. 2. Let's see. Tell me what I'm writing here. I'm recording everything that I'm writing down. So you tell me where what I'm writing down it's not true. That's what you're claiming. You can produce 2 screen paints, right? Okay. Exact quote from the website. Exact quote from the website. And here, man, so he called me a scammer. What else would you call it? What else would you explain that to be? Approximate range gain. Blah, blah, blah. So it comes up in white at the bottom. It shows right here. Here's your exact quote from the website. And it's explaining crystal clear. Right here what we wrote. Why Danny's PSP premium paint game range is a fraudulent scam. We ask, let me see right there, scam, and I think we should put down here, we should put in a capital there, new sentence. We ask the owner of this company multiple times to explain this specification to receive to receive, let's see, specifications on the specifications. I'm gonna make sure we get this right. Okay, why Danny's PSP products and game range games is fraudulent scam. We asked the owner of this company multiple times to explain this specification to receive. No response back. Detail research, we need to put that capital there. And that capital. Detailed research was done on his YouTube channel and website to find nothing at all of claiming, don't search the site. This is all in my path. Claiming that he could produce 2 projector screen paint games from 1 screen paint. Exact quote from the website, which is right there. Exact quote from the website. We don't need to put that there. Let's take this out because this just be into this one. Let's not cap that. Exact quote. That quote from the website. Right. There we go. Now, here at the bottom, let's see what we got here. There, let's bring this up a little bit more. Right there. And let's go over in here. Put it over here for here. There we go. Now again, as I said before, the more you lash out, the more you get angry, the more you rant on your channel, the worse it's going to get for you. Because again, nothing was made up about you that wasn't true. So if you rant and carry on and scream and act up, people are going to know that more and more that you're confessing that it's true. It's right there on your website. We're quoting something from your website. Now, if it was something that wasn't true, then yeah. But it's from your website. You made the statement. Just like the other one got up there and matched house paint in the day, showed off a can, showed off receipts, went and matched the screen paint, and then came back in, deleted the video, brought the video back on, changed the title of it, and then started lying about having a yellowish tone. So we know if you went and did all that, that means because your orders weren't coming in, you're just trying to figure out new ways on trying to get customers in because they're not buying your stuff. And I'm glad they're not buying your stuff because they shouldn't buy your stuff. You don't back your products up. So, you know, YouTube's not enough at the end of the day. We need to bring you to court. So once we get you into a courtroom, then you can go in there and you can tell them whatever you got to tell them. Yellowish tone, dumb nonsense, all dumb nonsense at the end of the day. Go tell them that and see how well that works at the end of the day. See how that's going to work out you in court when you can sit there in front of a judge and try to make up something today. Let me explain something to you. If you don't have proof of this actually working, it's called hearsay, which means it's not even on the books. They throw it off the books. So again, good luck on all that because you're going to need it. And this header we're going to have, let's see. Videos show multiple times contacting the owner of PSP products to get no response back. Did I not do that? I did, right? Okay then, I did contact you. I got it recorded. It's documented. Then I went and contacted your company multiple times. Did you respond back? No, you did not respond back at all. Were any videos shown of you basically backing it up? Nothing was shown. Nothing was displayed. Right there. Okay, video shown multiple times. Video shows multiple times contacting the owner of PSP products to get, let me see, put down premium paints. We're going to get that mixed up with the PlayStation Portable, which also, too, that's going to come up in court, too. A similarity lawsuit's going to come up. I told you about that one, right? Now we'll get you in front of a courtroom. We'll bring it to the judge, showing on top of that, there's a similarity between your product and the PlayStation Portable. It's going to come up on court record. They're going to look into it. We can show them, look, we had to bring this to court. It's on court record that they're actually very close to your name. So they're going to step in and have a little talk with you, too, also. It's called a domino effect. This is what triggers off it. Let's see, okay. PSP premium paints. Because I make that sound like the PlayStation Portable. Like, are you talking about the PlayStation Portable? No. Talking about somebody who makes some premium paints. Notes. No videos. Or produced. Produce. Make sure we get this right. Produce. PUC. 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 Yes, that's what I see there. Okay, produced. All right. No videos were produced on this matter. All right. Let me see. Let's get these, expand this because we got a couple more to go in here. We're going to be talking about with this also too, once we get the confirmation back from Homeland Security, whoever we have to contact for that, FBI involved in that, and involved in that nonsense with that chemical not made from overseas, or I'm sorry, not made over the counter. We'll make sure when we get that done, we have all that evidence there also too. So that's the next stage, to have that posted to show that we did go ahead and basically file complaints against that too also. So let me see, let's go over to our site here and let's bring you up. And you're going to say it's not a scam at the end of the day? That's what you're trying to say. Well, then what is it? If it's not real and you have a shopping cart sitting underneath of these things for people to make orders and you can't back this up, what is it then? If it's not a scam. Now he'll get all quiet about that one. Don't want to talk about that at the end of the day. Oh well. Too bad for you. I told you at the end of the day, gentlemen, I am not the type of person to play games with at the end of the day. I explained this to you. I have no idea how many times I have explained this to you. I'm a person of action. This guy right here came back and thought he was going to send some messages to the house. We wouldn't figure out who you are. I told you this. Did I not sit there and have this conversation? I gave you fair warning, Mr. McAfee. I told you we would know. Did I not? Now, you've really got something to worry about. You got a lot to worry about now. You're about to lose it all for some dumb nonsense. You want to follow these guys? Go ahead, you go ahead and follow them. No problem. I'm going to take everything from you in the process. It's like watching a Tin Man get hit with a magnet. So let me see what we have here. We have right here, this is the room. Oh, we got 3 videos here. Okay, we're going to get all 3 of these in here. This is the first one. This one right here, this shows me, okay, I'm emailing you. All right, get a copy on this right here. Put this in here. And if you feel, Mr. Rogers, anytime you get an attorney to contact me, as I've asked you multiple times before, on why we can't do this, you go ahead. You go get yourself one. And I guarantee you, they're going to tell you that, yes, we can. Why didn't you email him back? That's what he's going to ask you. Is it real? Is it what he's saying to you? Is it actually real? Or why don't you just show him if it's real? I bet your wife is probably telling you the same thing. I bet your friends are saying the same thing. Why don't you just show him? Show him that it's real. You can't. I embarrassed you, didn't I? I embarrassed you in front of your friends. I embarrassed you in front of your wife. I embarrassed you in front of everybody because you can't back it up. You're a liar at the end of the day. And all you can do is get mad and threaten my cat and call me racial slurs. That's all you can do. You know, let me say this in the day. What I took from you in the last couple of days is more than money. I took your pride from you. That's what got taken from you. Because you're arrogant. I've seen the things you do, and I see how you talk and how you carry yourself. You're very arrogant. That hurts more than basically losing money at the end of the day. So your family's going to be telling you, your friends are going to tell you, if this guy is lying, how about you show us? Now what? What's going to happen now? Put you under a spotlight now, didn't I? Yeah, you want a spotlight. I'll give you a spotlight, all right. Some people want to dance and do the little thing in their mirror with the door shut, but they don't want the freaking exposure at the end of the day. And we're going to give him the exposure. So everyone's going to question you on this. Your wife's going to question you on this. Your friends are going to question you on this. Everybody's going to question you on this. Prove it. Show me. Because if you can't do this and we go into a courtroom, it's going to be far worse. I'll even give you another week. I'll tell you how much. I will, if I do this, this is going to get far worse for you. I will literally give you another week before I file. Show me. I want to see 2 video demonstrations. I want to see this range gain, and you're going to have a gain gun in there to show exactly that you're pulling up this insane amount of gain that's unreal. So show me. I'll give you to where's my phone at? I'm going to send you a message, mind you, every day. No, every day would be too much. I don't do every day. Let's see. We'll send them one 2 times out of a week. Matter of fact, I don't even want to go on a week long. I don't want to go that long. Let's see, what do we have here on time? We'll send you one on Wednesday, and we'll send you another one after that show the court said we showed you, sent 4 out to you requesting this and haven't received anything from you yet. Now, mind you, you will be posting this directly to your site so everybody can see it. Post it to your site. Skip the YouTube channel. I want to see it directly on your website. 2 big video players where the link is supposed to be at to show people how it's done. Put a little pressure on you, didn't I? Good, good, good. Now teach you not to lie. Teach you to back yourself up. Let's go over here and let's grab you another one here. Oh, this is the error. Pull this site down. I'm trying to hide. All right, if you think at the end of the day you'll get all balled up and say he's doing this out of revenge, he's doing how's it revenge? How is it? You said it. Now, if I'm making something up that's not true, say you never said anything about range gain. Say you never said that ever at all, and I just came up with this idea that that's what you were saying. Then there you go. You can make that statement. Don't go Karen on us. Come on, we deal with people are tired of Karen. So just man up. Just own up for what you did. That's all you got to do is just own up for what you did. That's all. That's all you got to do. Simple and plain. It's so easy. Just man up. Then you learn a valuable lesson. Don't do that. Don't lie. Tell the truth. Because you're going to have people like me. They're going to be right there. Right there. How many times you caught somebody in a lie? You caught them. You caught them in a lie and you got them. You sat there and said, all right, then back it up. And they can't back it up. They give you all these different excuses why they can't do this and can't do that. But they're the main ones running their mouth about what they have and what they can do. I back it up, buddy. Everything I do, I back it up. I back it up so much that when I come to your site to buy from you, you give me back my money. That's how well I back things up. You remove an entire state for us because we can back it up. I don't dare remove the state of Pennsylvania for anybody. I don't dare basically cancel out for anybody. We don't do that at the end of the day. I don't have to go out and break crimes and do stuff to break the law and do stuff at the end of the day to prove my product. I get up and roll up my sleeves, develop a technology and wipe your stuff clean and then get you to cancel out on it. That's the difference between my business and yours. Mine's the real deal. Yours is fraudulent. Look at this. Can't even pull. You had to pull out. We got this on him twice. Twice we got this on record of getting him to pull parts of his website down. This one he removed the entire website. We got it there up to deleting the entire marketplace. Remember, you walked around in your backyard and made a false statement that I canceled out, right? So I returned the favor. I came and I bought from you. I bet you your heart must have jumped through like 100 miles an hour. It must have had a near heart attack seeing my name pop up. I guarantee you'll get it. You can get it right now. Go buy my paint now. Go ahead. Buy my paint now. You know why you can't buy my paint now? Because you talked all this nonsense about my product being this, that, and the other. And when that product shows you what it's about to do, that's another lawsuit on top of your head. So let's get some more for you. You have not learned your lesson yet. Gave you clear forewarning. I told you that what I would do to you if you basically crossed my path. I said that I would basically burn your harbor to the ground and sink every last one of your ships. Now I'm about to nuke it completely. It's not even going to be there. It's not even going to show even a trace of even being there on the earth. I'm just going to nuke the whole thing and have it wiped clean off the earth so some vegetation will grow there and there'll be no mark of you ever being there at all, period. That's what I'm about to do to you right now. You're about to get nuked. And you have no idea, my friend, when it comes to filing paperwork and taking people before court, I am extremely good at it. The last thing you want is to see me in a courtroom. That's the last thing. I'm patient. I will gather my information. And when the time comes, it lights out. That's it. So you better back up this range gain. You better do it quick. Your time is running out here. And you think you're too old for doing this stuff. You're like, what, in your late 60s or something? Got to be in his early 60s. He's somewhere in there. He's up there. But he should know better. You know, with time comes wisdom. Doesn't I heard that term? When time comes wisdom, you learn things through time as you get older. You can't be doing this nonsense at your age. So I know it's going to be brought up. Your wife's going to bring it up. It's like, well, can you just prove it to him? Show he's wrong. Can't, can you? Can't show that. And she's going to know you're wrong. She's going to know at the end of the day it's fake. That hurts more. I know that hurts more than anything in the world. That hurts more. Mr. Philosopher. Far from it. You got to think out on some chalkboard trying to make... The problem is you got on camera, you try to make people think you got this big brain on your shoulders. At the end of the day, you know, this big brain, you know, and all this stuff and blah, 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 blah. And it's that and the other. And I'll tell you something. Even people back then who developed inventions and stuff like that, some of them lied and said they could do these things. And they thought maybe because among their peers that they could pretty much get away with it because no one would question it. But you always get that one. Hello, how you doing? My name is Ken. I question you. And yes, they will question you. And then they would get frustrated and angry and upset and get mad because how dare he question me and so and so, blah, 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 blah. They just go through this whole freaking ridicule. I mean, you're lucky at the end of the day, someone doesn't smack you with a glove and you end up there like at dawn, you know what I mean, about to go hit pistols at the end of the day. But that's way back then. But definitely, we lived back then, I'd have smacked you with a glove. Before you even got it out of your mouth. Let's go out there, let's get this on. But mine be more like hand-to-hand combat. But anyway, let's get back to this nonsense right here. So you can't do that. So these guys had to back up everything they said. Mind you, back then, trying to say that you discovered electricity is a little bit far-fetched, especially when you don't have it to begin with. So it's kind of hard to try to prove something. And of course, people want to call you a liar. Like, wait, let me get this straight. So you figure out how to get that in the sky into this over here, this little light bulb right here. Yeah, you're going to have to back this up. And that's what they had to do. Or they just call you a liar. Among your peers, you'd be considered to be a joke. There'd be a bunch of men laughing at you like, look at him, he's just nothing more than a liar. They'd just be laughing at you all day long. And a man's word was everything. His word and his honor was everything. Like, you know, having good credit. It was like that back then. So to be looked upon your peers as a person that could back it up was a great thing. But to not be looked upon your peers is actually quite embarrassing. And that's what you're going to do right now. This is worse than any lawsuit. This is worse than any prison time. This is you now being questioned by your friends and family and those around you if this stuff is actually real. And you have no way to back it up. And we've done everything in the book. We went to your site and looked through it. We gone to different, we can't even find on your YouTube channel any place it's going to be at. It's only posted. We go to your website, it's not there. And I've even sent you messages asking you. And no one's cursing you out. No one's being mean to you, anyone, not whatsoever. Just ask you a simple question. So if you can't answer me, how are you going to answer anybody else? We need to get mad at them too. Curse and threaten to slap them with lawsuits and all that other nonsense. That's just how you're going to carry yourself? Yeah, his pride got hurt. That's what happened. His pride got hurt pretty bad. Only problem is, buddy, you can't put a Band-Aid on this one. Ain't a Band-Aid big enough to cover this one. This is pretty bad for you. And on top of that, we got to show you that you pulled your site for a couple minutes trying to get us off your back. That's really bad, because that clearly shows at the end of the day that you can't back it up. You gave us a 505 error code. He basically brought his website down for a couple of minutes to try to throw us off our track, to get him off his back. But, you know, it's the same thing with the whole thing about removing the entire state of Pennsylvania, trying to get us off your back. Man. Talk about the beatdown. Jeebus Louise, man. I'm going to give you a little more time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 more days. You have 3 more days to prove that this stuff is real. If not, I go to the proper authorities and I go filing. It has to be done. You can't do this stuff. I've asked you all the way from, I can show the courts we asked you all the way from 2023 to remove it, and you haven't removed it. You have open shopping carts on here, Danny. Open shopping carts that are linked to PayPal showing this doesn't exist. This product doesn't exist. So if you can't back this up, that makes you a scammer at the end of the day. Unless you're going to put sold out on the rest of these shopping carts, but still, that's not enough. You're still going to get hit. You know why? Because it's on your site. It says it right there. And you have no way to back this up. So, I don't know, man. So you're now officially on the blacklist again. You are now published. Now anyone can see this all over the world. Anyone will see this. The blacklist and how we design it is tweaked differently in the search engine optimizer. It's a little different on how we designed it. It's designed to broadcast, advertise everywhere. You'll come up over and over again. Any customer who brings you up will bring up, any company that will come here. This whole page is not just pertained here. This link is on multiple different forum sites. It's everywhere. We posted it everywhere. So people can come in and see this. That's why we have to make sure that whoever we put on this site, we have to make sure that we have this evidence against them. If not, we can land a lawsuit. Someone can sue us over this. But you can't. You know why? Because we got hardcore evidence of everybody on here doing this nonsense. This is kind of like policing the home theater projection community. Now I do want to get back to some other things like the day better lights, which are horrible. Knockoff projectors, which we have a special page for that called trash projectors. We buy old, not old projectors, but knockoff projectors, and we test them out, and we call it trash projectors. Whenever a place, and when we go on, we renting out to do these demonstrations in, so we can basically show these off. Which projectors are bad, don't go near them. You know, I mean, if we find any of them in the group that actually work well, and we run through some tests on them, they do pretty good. We'll add them to the list. But right now, from what I've seen so far, I think with the Meg Sonic is the only one here that actually does work on our stuff. But other than everything else, no. All right, let's come out of this right here all together. There. We went to your YouTube channel. We didn't find anything. So I am going to do one more video for the blacklist for you. It's going to be called Thorough Search. We're going to go through here again. We went through this. We'll do it again because I like to be thorough about everything that I do. And we'll go to your site again. I will be sending you a message today asking you again about the range gain, and if you can act, please have 2 videos posted to your website. Again, that'll be for the day. That'll give you more than enough time. Then we won't reach out for you for a while, and then we'll give you some time, and then we're expecting something, some videos or something. You got to give us something at the end of the day. If not, we got to follow through on this. We got to follow through on this. We can't let you keep doing this stuff at the end of the day. You can't rip customers off. Go to your website. This is an open shopping cart right there. That's an active shopping cart right there. See where that hand, see right there? Your active shopping cart. Can't do that, man. This one right here. Click on this one. See? This is not an active shopping cart. It's closed. Because we would get the little hand up there. The little hand up there would show us that's an open, it's a closed shopping cart. So you have active shopping carts on there. So let's get this done, and so we can get this video posted for the 4th one we have down there. So we did go through. We're going to send another message through requesting the range game. Back up exactly what you said. Don't do a 301 error on your site again, because that's embarrassing. It's going to embarrass you even worse. So just don't do that. Okay, I'm just giving you personal advice. Don't do that. That already from the door already hurt you pretty bad, so don't do that. All right, let's go in and let's get this done. Be back.